Stop scrolling right now. You're about to spend your hard-earned cash on a microphone. But before you accidentally buy something that makes you sound like a drive-through order in a thunderstorm, let's talk about this little beast. The FiFine K688. It's got USB and XLR, a shock mount, a mute button, and apparently studio quality sound for like the price of dinner and a questionable Uber ride home. But is the hype real? Can it make your voice sound rich, buttery, and podcast ready? Or are we dealing with another budget mic that looks cool but sounds like disappointment? We're unboxing it, testing it, comparing it, and yes, probably yelling into it. So if you make content, stream, game, podcast, or just want to sound 10 times hotter on Discord like I do, stick around. This might be the mic glow up you've been waiting for. Let's dive in before I change my mind and start ranting about USB microphones again. This thing promises to sound like the Shure SM7B's cooler, cheaper cousin, USB and XLR. Does it have podcast-worthy voice quality? That's to be tested and to be determined by you in this video right now. Let's unbox it, test it, compare it to the almighty SM7B, and find out if this mic is a budget beast or a glorified karaoke mic with dreams of grandeur. And just as a disclaimer, FiFine, yes, that is the proper way to say it, was kind enough to send me the K688 microphone for free. That being said, they didn't pay me, didn't write a script, and didn't even try to bribe me with any snacks. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity, honestly. Everything you hear in this video, opinions, jokes, and mildly chaotic energy is 100% mine. Also, some of the links in the description are affiliate links, which means that if you click one and buy something, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. It helps support the channel and keeps me fueled with caffeine and some extra poor financial decisions. Thanks for supporting the chaos. Let's crack this thing open like it owes me money. Well, first of all, you have the FiFine K688 microphone with the shock mount already attached. The pop filter, aka the Spit Blocker 9000, and I might say this is a nice one. It feels really nice compared to the 7B. It has USB-C to a USB-A cable. Blessed be the USB-C gods. It has a thread adapter, a tiny user manual that you'll pretend to read, but honestly, for under $80 US, this kit is more complete than my skincare routine. And this mic, well, it feels pretty solid, like survive a fall off your desk solid, but it is a bit on the light side. And the knobs on the end of any microphone are a broken dream waiting to happen. Mine came ever so slightly bent, but it's still completely operational. I mean, look at it. It's pearl white, and it's available in pink and matte black. And it's weirdly elegant, to be honest. It's like a tuxedo for your audio chain. Personally, I like the look. It's fairly obvious what buyers it's going after. And yes, we will compare it with that mic in just a minute. The controls are on the back, which is not super convenient if you need to adjust during a live stream. But it does have a volume dial, a mic mute button. Thank you, FiFine, for this gift. You'll want to be careful moving this mic around because you could accidentally touch the mute button. It also has a headphone jack so you can hear how awesome you sound. It has a USB-C plus XLR outputs. Yeah, both. It's kind of like dating someone who's hot and emotionally available. Yeah, like that ever happens. And the best part, it doesn't look like a toy. This thing could sit next to a $400 mic and no one would know it's secretly from the budget aisle. But now for some tests and demos. Let's try test 1, raw USB into Studio One without any plugins. This is the K688 plugged directly into my computer DAW. No processing, no plugins, just straight vibes. Let's go on to the XLR and give that a test. Now here it is using the XLR through my interface, the Connect 6. Same mic, different sauce. Let's see if the tone is any warmer or beefier. I've got to say, it punches above its price point and is better than I expected. It's kind of like this. Why do I sound like I host a true crime podcast? Kind of levels of clarity. And test number 3, just because I can do it for fun, screaming into the microphone. Because, well, YouTube. This is the FiFine K688. All right, the moment all my audio nerds have been waiting for. The $80 US K688 versus the legendary Shure SM7B, aka the mic that costs more than my car's last repair bill. This is the Shure SM7B. Smooth, warm, well-rounded, predictable, and emotionally comforting. That kind of a sonic hug. And this is the K688. Not identical, but not far off. It's like the SM7B's slightly more nasally cousin, who still gets invited to Thanksgiving. What are the key differences? The SM7B needs a strong preamp or a cloud lifter, so that means the possibility of extra cash, unless you have a high-gain preamp, like my Connect 6. While the FiFine K688 works out of the box with USB or XLR. The SMB is smoother, especially on harsh consonants. But the K688 is shockingly close. Like, did I spend $400 more for this kind of close? Whether you're just starting out or balling on a budget, the K688 gives you 80 to 90%, I would say, of the SM7B sound for like 1/5 of the price. And that's more than a win. That's like a mic heist. Now it's hard to say. Let's talk about the pros. USB and XLR. Dual wielding for the win. Good enough build quality. Clear, punchy sound. Built-in mute button will have you introverts rejoicing. No phantom power required, unless, of course, you're haunted. And now for the cons. It has no software EQ or tweaks, but hey, you've got plugins for that. And most mics don't include it either, so there. It's got a fixed cardioid pattern, so no omnidirectional for roundtable podcasts, but who would even want to use it that way? Plus, I'm not really sure it's even aimed at that type of creator. There is a slight hiss on USB mode with poor grounding, so make sure you get a good mic cable or USB-C cable, and you'll be golden. Now, to spend or not to spend $400? That's the question. Because if you want something plug and play, more or less broadcast ready, and not going to trigger your credit card's fraud alert, the FiFine K688 is absolutely worth the money. It's the mic that I wish I had when I started instead of the Blue Yeti. I'd recommend this mic to friends, and possibly it could be the mic that I'm using from now on when I'm not trying to flex. Yeah, like that'll ever happen. Thanks for watching, legends. Smash that like button, and if you enjoyed this nonsense, drop a comment if you want to hear me test it with a kazoo next. And don't forget to subscribe for more audio reviews, gear tests, and chaotic content. I'm Turbo the Tech Nerd.